and welcome to another of my unboxing videos. I'm Catriona Starpins and I love all things beads, and so I have signed up to receive the Cranberry Colour Box, which comes out bi-monthly. And this one that I'm going to unbox today is the black box, and it looks like this when it comes in the post. So I'm pretty excited to unbox this with you today. So I am going to switch to my camera down below so we can see what's inside. Okay, so I'm just going to trim this open so we can see all the goodies. Ooh, packet sheet. Yes, indeed, Joanne. Packet sheet. All right, make sure I put this open in the right spot. Looks like a good sized box again, same box as before. So if you've had one before, it's the same size box. Oh, it's so packed full, I can't get it open. Okay, here we go. Ooh, green paper. All right, thank you for ordering the black colour box from Cranberry. Here's some info about what's in the box. So we've got a selection of beads, rounds, fire polished beads, other check beads, and some miscellaneous beads and stones or other useful items. This time we have some shell butterflies, some fossil cabs, some check buttons. You'll be lucky to get one of these or another great treasure. Some items are regular stock, some are new stock. If not yet on the website, they will be soon, and some things that are no longer available or end-of-line items. Everything's great quality, no seconds, and it's just that some are not economical to sell in small quantities. All items should be labelled. If there's no label and you want more, send me a photo and I'll see. So that's great. We're not going to go through the whole list, which is a whole A4 page of items in there, because I want us to be surprised together. All right, so you can see it's pretty jam-packed full. There's a good amount in there of stock. All right, so first cab off the rank, I might just put this to the side so we can see the items. I got a beautiful fire polished 3mm in pastel dark grey. So there's 100 in there. So that's they're normally sold in a 50 bead strand in the shop. So it's actually 100. So that's 2 strands of those. And let's have a bit of a look. They're like a pastel-y, looks like a charcoal-y, but with a beautiful sheen on them. You can see them there. So pretty. So we've got those, the very versatile 3mm. Oh my goodness, they're so sparkly. These are a Preciosa Bicone 3mm. We've got 40 in a pack, and this colour is called Black Diamond AB. I do love a bit of AB shimmer. If you can see, try and get that in focus for you. They are just very pretty. You can see those blending in beautifully with lots of things. I've got some 2-hole triangles. So if you haven't used a checkmate bead before, all the checkmate beads are the holes are the same width apart and the beads are the same width, so you can actually interchange them in different patterns. So if you can see that little triangle, so you could use them standing up, creating texture in your bead weaving and embroidery. So they are rather lovely, and they're called Jet, so they're opaque black glass. Very nice. All right. Ooh, a strand of 2mm fire polish. So these, what does it say on here? Yeah, it's Jet Capri Gold, and they are glorious. Very pretty. All right, I've got a tube of triangle size 10. So these are my Yuki Triangle, for those that don't know, and the color is called Color Lined Black. Very nice. Let's see if I can get this just a little more in focus for you. So some of you already know the triangle tubes are being changed over at Cranberry from triangle to round now. So these are being phased out in the shop. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Look at that crystally clear shine on them. They sort of glint. Really pretty. So in my hand and see if I can See how gorgeous they are. And you can use tri beads in lots of different things that you're working on. They actually add a really beautiful texture. So if you haven't tried a triangle bead, I definitely recommend switching out one of your beads in your work and just having an experiment with them and just see how they look, because they can come up really beautifully. I especially love them in herringbone. This here's got a couple of things in the one bag. It says my Yuki black cotton pearls 10mm and Preciosa Nightfall 14mm rivolis. Hoo-hoo. So the Preciosa Nightfall, that looks quite similar to the black diamond, maybe a little bit darker in color. They are so beautiful. You can see that shine when I move them around, and they're the pointed back on both sides. You could even use the back as the front on those. Oh my goodness, they're glorious. Okay, wow, it fogged up in my hand. My hand's so warm, I fogged it up. It's hilarious. And these are cotton pearls. Oh, they're so light. You'd expect them to be like really heavy for their size, but they're not, and they've got a really nice textury shine on them. These actually would be really great for earrings because they're not heavy. They feel like no weight at all. They would just be perfect for earrings because they wouldn't hurt or hang heavy on your ears. So I love those. We have some check beads, some barrel shapes. So these are like an opaque black glass, and you can see they're like a flattened sort of pillow. It's like an oval on either end of them, like little cushiony barrels, little pillows. Nice. And oh, some findings. I got some bead caps in black. Oh, excuse me, I'm just getting over a bit of a cold. Still got a bit of a throat thing going on. Look at those. They are fabulous. That'd be really nice for finishing off like a seed bead rope, like a spiral rope or any kind of beading really, kumihimo or crochet. Just a great way to end off a beaded rope and join it to your clasp. So they're really nice. And there's a code there, so they must be coming in the shop soon. I haven't seen those before. Oh, smoky grey, a large oval. So these are a check glass bead. Oh, very nice. Nice weight to them. In a smoky grey. Hopefully you can see that colour. They're really lovely. Really nice. Used in amongst your work as spacers or feature beads for earrings. Yeah, I mean, really, you're only limited by your imagination what you can do with all these beads. Hematite barrels and dragonfly bodies. Now, Joanne and I had a big chat about what do you call these beads? And I was like, well, they just look like dragonfly bodies. And we're like, you know what? It's stuck. Now we can't think of them anything other than dragonfly bodies. So there they are. They're iridescent beads. Really nice finish on them. Black on one side, and it's got that iridescent coating, AB coating on the other. So I don't know about you guys, but I can see some dragonfly earrings coming my way with those. And these are barrels in the color hematite. Beautiful. Really nice shape. They make lovely spaces, and they're still just small enough that I could use those in my bead embroidery and create lovely texture with those. Really nice. Ooh, delicate beads. Now, I haven't seen this color before. It's a new color, matte black AB, and it's DB871. So that's a very nice color. Let's just take a few of those out and see what we've got. You can see those there. Got that nice AB finish, beautiful matte, shiny. I love using these matte AB beads in my bead embroidery, and they will be wonderful for creating blending and shadows, and look forward to using those for sure. Really lovely colour. Okay, we've got some Silverline Grey size 8 check seed beads, and these They're in a 50-gram bag. So we've got lots of the check 8s at Cranberry now. And these, oh my goodness, these are so lovely. The colour, really nice shine. Beautiful. Be able to use them for something. I tend I buy the round tubes from Cranberry for my beads that don't come in a tube. And you get, out of one pack, you get just over 2 tubes in the round, in the 5-inch round tubes. Yeah, they're wonderful. Ooh, massive bag of assorted beads here. Oh, look at this. Wow, such a wonderful assortment. There's some rounds, there's some disc-shaped ones, some cubes. What a selection. The value in this bag is really good. Look at that. Rondelles. Wonderful spaces, rondelles. I really love those for spaces. Got some larger rounds there. Some smaller rounds. You know, sometimes you need just one bead in a pattern, like one round bead that's, you know, you're building a flower around that. And that's just perfect to be able to pull on, to have an assortment of beads at hand. It's just wonderful. Some of them have got a matte finish too, so quite a few different ones in there, so that's great. Probably feels similar weight to this too. So there's a fair bit of value in there. That's great. All right, what have I got here? This is a Parpaka Le Pearl Parpaka cab in 14 mil, and this is the jet. So it's just a plain opaque black 14 mil cabochon. And I don't know if any of you have seen these before in person, but these are beautifully made. If you're looking for cabochons that are all the same size, these are the ones. They're just gorgeous, and you don't really know it until you're holding them in your hands. I know when I'm packing these for customers, it's very nice. It's a weird sickness, isn't it? How much you enjoy packing beads, Catriona. All right, I have a tassel. Beautiful, soft, silky tassel. And I think if you're looking for these on the website, just see how beautiful and soft that is. Oh, it feels lovely. These are called silky tassels on the website. So it's a nice black tassel. And I've used these before in my beadwork. I've beaded over here and, you know, made little crowns on the top here and then added them to the bottom of things. So that'll definitely get used. Thank you, Joe. I have some long magatama hematite. So these, they're wonderful. Let me just show you. Just open them out. They're like a oval that's been cut on a slant, and you can use them for making little slanted spikes in your work, and they're really great for embellishing around things, creating a sort of spiky finish. Really lovely. They work really nice in kumihimo too. They've got such large holes, you can get different cords and threads through them. Let's put them back in the tube. Okay, so now I've got those back in. One more. He doesn't want to go back in the tube. He wants me to be beading with them straight away. All right, so you know they're jam-packed full, that's for sure. Okay, now I've got some other seed beads here. We'll have a look at those before we look at my miscellaneous goodies. All right, so this is a size 8 Jet Apollo. So code is 8-J27101, and hopefully you can see the color variation on those. I'll just get it off. It's funny, sometimes bead lids pop off when you don't want them to, and then when you want them to come off, they're stuck. All right, let's pour a few of those out so you can see the finish on them. Really beautiful. So the great thing about having a bead like this that's got a finish on it, like that really wonderful embroidery, you can point the coloured side the coated side up, or you can put the black side up, and you can use them in conjunction with just themselves, and it creates a beautiful texture and a glint in your beadwork. So try out some stitching with a bead that's got like a variation in colour. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think they're lovely. So I look forward to using those. I've been using size 8s a bit more in my work lately and really enjoying them. I used to be just a size 11 girl, but I love mixing in the size 8s. So there's those. And I actually scored the same colour in the 15, so that's nice. See those much smaller. Trying to stay in focus. Jet Apollo. Teeny tiny, won't take them out of the tube. Same colour. Hey, there's a Magatama escapee. All right, so this is a new colour to Cranberry. This is Matte Metallic Silver Grey. It's 11/2001. So if you're searching for that on the website, and look at that, what a fabulous matte grey. It's like a real dark steel grey kind of colour. Really nice. Let me just put a bit of that out so we can see just how lovely that is. Really nice bead. I'm not sure whether it's probably better on the hand. You don't get the reflection then from the aluminium tray. Really lovely colour. So very happy with those. They really want me to bead with them right now because they're all jumping out of the tube. Let's get them back in there. Quick, get the lid on. Okay. Saved. And I've got this here, size 11/368. And this is a Dove Grey Lustre, so much lighter grey. It's got that beautiful lustre finish on it. So I'll just, almost pearlescent-like finish, really lovely colour. Much lighter than the other one. So you could even do shading with this, or I really love the contrast using beads that do have that shiny against beads that are matte, because I find it really adds that definition into your work. Really beautiful. Love it. And this is a new colour to the store. This is Transparent Grey Rainbow Lustre. And when we picked out this colour, we're like, oh, it's transparent grey, rainbow. Like, yeah, it looks really good. Let's get that. And when it arrived, we're like, is that black? I don't know. Do you think it's black? I think it's like purpley, greeny. I don't know. It's just a rainbow. It's glorious, but it is on a grey base. So we're calling it that it fits in the grey category, in the black category. But look at that. That is delicious. These are beautiful. And I think Joanne's intending on getting these in some other sizes as well. This is the size 8. So they are beautiful. So that is all my seed beads and bits and bobs. But then I have this other bag here. I'll just move them to the side. I've got another bag here which says Miscellaneous Black Treasures. And it looks like there's some decent amount of goodies in there. So let's crack this open and have a little look-see. All right, so I've got some 4mm check rounds. It says it's the last of this particular one, no more available. But you know what? A black 4mm bead, you could just use that in so many things. And I'm sure if I had to reorder a black 4mm bead to finish a project, it would be the same black 4mm bead. So I can see this being super useful. And if I can get the lid off, these are very tight, this style lid. Have a little look at those. Really nice. So super happy with those. I can have a bead lunch over here and mix all my beads. All right. And these are like these are a check glass bead, and then they look a bit like a little flowery sort of textured spacer. Almost rondelle-like. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. Really nice. little flower. They'll be wonderful for spaces and adding in texture. They look like little flowers, but they're actually little rondelles with a flowery petal-shaped edge. Sort of hard to show on the camera, but believe me, they're nice. All right. Those. I've got another colour in some 4mm rounds. These ones have got like a silvery coating on them. Beautiful. That'll be nice with things. Good for, again, good for spaces, or lots of projects call for a 4mm round. So I can see those getting used for sure. This is a Tri 11 and it looks like a gunmetal-y sort of grey colour. It's almost very similar to this seed bead I've got here. This is probably a little bit lighter, but that's a really lovely colour triangle, and there's a fair bit in there. If I pour that into a tube, it'll be close to having a tube. So I'll be able to use those for something for sure. And then lucky last two things, I've got a fossil card. Forgive me, I don't know what fossil this is, but I do love the shape of the card. So that's super interesting. And one of these little rectangle with iridescent peacock spots on it. Really nice. $13.50. Woohoo! Got my value there. What a lovely selection. So I have to say, I think Joanne's outdone herself this time. There's definitely value in here. For those who are not sure about the price of the box, I definitely think I got value for money. It costs $140, and that it does include express post Australia-wide. So postage costs are going up everywhere at the moment, and I don't know about you, but I think it's a fabulous deal when you see all of the stuff that I got in here. I'll just move my mat around so you can see just how much value we've just gone through. Not many bead boxes would come jam-packed as that is. So I'm super happy with my treasures, and I look forward to making lots of things with them. So I'll just switch back to my other camera. I just wanted to say thank you for coming along to another unboxing. I hope you enjoy them, and if you've got any comments or feedback, you can pop your comments down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. So thanks again, and as always, happy beading. Bye.